Australia is home to some of the most beautiful wine regions in the world. But from here, you need to travel 2 to 3 hours at least before you'll get to wine country. New South Wales is one of Australia's most diverse wine regions, from the Hunter Valley's legendary Semillon to the elegant mineral-driven Chardonnays of Orange, and let's not forget the bold aromatic Shiraz from the Canberra district. There's something for every palate. Thankfully today, the New South Wales wines are coming to us here in Sydney. Whether you're a seasoned enthusiast or just exploring, it's the perfect place to taste, learn and discover the heart of New South Wales wine country without the need to travel. If you are going to travel, this is the way to do it. Glide under the harbour bridge and cruise past the Opera House and arrive right at the rocks. It's a journey and a destination all in one. My first discovery, Heifer Station, just outside Orange in New South Wales. The Orange wine region's something special. Rolling hills, rich volcanic soil from Mount Canobolas and a cool climate. It's a place I often visit to see family.
Do you know anything about us?
No, what do you tell us about it?
We're a single vineyard. That makes us a bit unique. We've got 65 acres under vine, so all of our wines get made using our own fruit. We don't buy grapes anywhere, we don't lab different vineyards. It all just gets grown there, made there, and we only sell there. So we don't distribute, we don't do massive wholesale.
So I couldn't even go and find you in the shops?
Nope.
All right, so let's try it.
So you come to see us and try our wines at the shop, which is still yet to do.
Well, thanks for coming to us then.
What did you want to try? Got Sparkling, which is our method traditionnel, so that takes us 5 years to make. That's 2018. Chardonnay, Pinot Gris, Rosé, Pinot Noir, Merlot, and Shiraz.
Let's try. Let's do an orange special. Why don't we try some of the sparkling?
Yep.
And the Pinot, and then the Shiraz. Lots of what you'd expect from a cool climate sparkling. There's that fresh acidity, some lemon, some apple, but also that toast notes are starting to come in through, which you expect. It's been down for 5 years. Love to try that in a few more years. Seriously, that would be quite something. Like you would have thought 5 years down would have just, but that's just still so bright.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the beauty of this sparkling. You can leave it in bowl for a long time. It'll only get better.
Gosh, it's good.
And it's called Genisse. So Genisse is the French word for heifer. So we're called Heifer Station because it's the original name of the property. So Heifer Station used to be all west of Orange at one point, big shuttle property. And then over the years, obviously, got a bit smaller as well. And so we basically just where it was left.
Hey, 65 acres. Like you think 65 acres, that seems like massive to me as a property, but
that's on average 200 tonne worth of fruit
Yep.
per year. And we actually only use 80 because we're such a small land.
so you can't even use what you grow.
No, we don't even use it all because we only need about 80 tonne worth of fruit. A lot of people have that advantage where they've got their own vineyard, so most people do have either different vineyards, in different spots all over, or they just fight for locally. Pinot is what we're probably known for, if anything. We do pretty well with Pinot. Grows really, really well. Got the winemaking method down pat. We go for the same style every year to make it bright, juicy, a lot of red berry characters.
That is so light. Beautiful colour.
Yeah. Nice, really spicy too, so you get a bit of vanilla spice.
So this is made in fresh oak every year, French oak, where you can taste it, but also new oak is absolutely no way dominating the beautiful strawberry and cherry flavours coming through in this. A lovely acidity, great line. I would have thought the new oak would have been more pronounced, but no way. That fruit holds its own.
Nicely balanced, hey.
Oh.
There you are.
Oh, wow.
So that's our Shiraz, 2022. 2018, we got Best Shiraz Newcastle, New South Wales as well. Then in 2019, we got Gold again. Shiraz seems to be something that the judges like.
Strong black fruits. There's a black currant line in there. Gorgeous black cherries. Oak, acidity. So what's the alcohol on this? Well, 13.3. Would have felt a bit higher, but wow. Well balanced. Everything you want out of the Shiraz. Nice peppery, long finish. Gorgeous. My second discovery is the Mount Tumbarumba Vineyard situated within the Tumbarumba wine region. Tumbarumba is recognised for its cool climate and high elevation, with vineyards planted between 550 and 830 metres above sea level. Tumbarumba?
Southeastern warming, yeah. So on the western side, the snowy mountains.
West, okay, it's got some altitude there.
Yes, there's under there.
So this is all growing around 700-ish, give or take. Oh, wow. So what would you reckon, if we're going to do a tasting of 3, what would you recommend? What freeze?
sitting on the tree.
No, I want you. What you love.
What you're most proud of? Pinot Noir and Chardonnay.
Yep.
Because they both varieties that
Yep.
really work well. Cool Flanders.
All right, let's try that.
The other go for
Probably the root.
rosé or the gris because of the fresh.
All right, well, we start with the Gris and then we'll try the Pinot Noir and the Chardonnay. Was it you said, sorry? Oh, so it's your Pinot Gris. Oh, it's got some of that rose. Oh, it's lovely.
What's particularly good about Tumbarumba grapes, cool climate. So you've got lovely, fresh Christmas, natural acidity that really holds the vine together beautifully.
Beautiful lemony, some rose notes as well. Slight bit of pepper, everything I'd want from a Pinot Gris. In the finish, I've always got almost like this talky musk finish. It's lovely, sort of ruminating around the edges of the fruit. That's very elegant. It's really elegant.
Very nice reflection of what happens in the vineyard. Very little winemaker influence. I'm a little guy to us. We're not a winemaker.
As it bloody well should be.
That's right.
We do have a long ripening period, so we're picking our grapes around any time during March. Whereas like in the Hunter, they'd be already.
They're all driven, their fruit's already off in the Hunter.
So, and that's the difference. Like, we're probably more higher risk because of the weather conditions.
I would have thought you had long days during the summer, like less rain.
Quite diameter variations. Like the 30 degrees in the daytime.
Yeah.
But it's up down 10 degrees. Long ripening period means you get a lot of flavour development. A lot of the flavour compounds are being developed further down their track rather than right up first in the ripening process. So all the winemakers got to do is just stuff it up.
With the Pinot Gris, with the Chardonnay, more winemaking expertise comes into this. Our winemaker is Lachlan of Collector Wine. He has worked with Tumbarumba grapes for over 20 years. And he sources all his Chardonnay and any other grape guy he's summed here. So what he does is he meticulously matches the fruit with different types of French oak.
I was going to ask, such a blank canvas grape, what did he try to do with this?
I don't know. We can develop some pretty good flavours. Being cool part of it's all about citrus. It's I think it's a very skillful oak handler to do now as well. So even though it's fruity too, so still got a lot of life ahead of it. Yeah, I think the oak and the fruit straight have to be well married at the moment.
The citrus and the oak it's a real delicate oak actually. It just sort of hits you right away.
Yes, because you don't want the oak to dominate the pickle, but you want it to sit there nicely supporting.
Well,
It's saying the bit it's been fermented in oak, lees stirred in oak, and then aged in oak, and then obviously all brought together at the end. But it was a brand new oak, 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old oak.
sorry, you're blending the same vintage? From right in.
Some vintage, different parcels get fermented in the different age though.
Yeah, it's the citrusy grapefruits. Yeah. The butteriness is sitting there, the oak supporting it. Wow. Just lovely.
A lot of the top Chardonnays around Australia are now being Tumbarumba grapes going into them.
I wouldn't call this lean either, but I wouldn't call it fruit fly. It's just
It's very
everything.
yeah. There has to be some fruit.
Yeah, but it's not dominating. Like
This is just I still feel when every loving light in your mouthful, I open the bottle and try it. I'm always struck by the beauty of fruits. And I think that's a lot to do with those citrus flavours. It just makes it, and then open sitting in the background. Certainly, as you're probably aware, you can grow Chardonnay pretty well any area. There's just the different flavours, but Pinot Noir, on the other hand, really needs a cooler climate. And it needs a lot of work in the vineyard, things like bunch thinning, shoot thinning, leaf removal. So there's a lot of very much hands-on stuff to try to get Pinot running a little bit more as the Pinot Noir here.
do you hand harvest all this?
Yes, we're not irrigating the labour of love.
This is our retirement, so we mill all the time in the world, obviously, but
This gives you an idea of what the fruit looks like when they pick it.
it's a Pinot there, Chardonnay.
Beautiful grapes, uniform ripeness, uniform colour, all their own fruit, all their own making. That fruit is pure. Absolutely lovely cherries and strawberries and raspberries pushing through some oak. Really clean line. This is everything I want from a Pinot Noir. I don't like everything is identifiable as well. It's not just this blancmange of something that's vaguely Pinot Noir. My final discovery for today is Sapling Yard Wines in the Canberra district. The Canberra district is renowned for its cool climate viticulture, producing exceptional Shiraz Rieslings.
Wow, we've got a lot going on here.
You'll never see this blend. Yeah.
So what have we got? A Pinot Gris, Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, and Pinot Blanc. You put the Pinots all together.
Let's call it 4 Pinots. Yeah. It just, that won the trophy at the Boutique Wine Show last year.
What would happen if you put this down on some lees and gave it a second fermentation and turned it into a sparkling?
Well, that's a very interesting question because some of that is barrel fermented. So half of the Gris is barrel fermented.
Wow.
So it has had some time on lees. It's got a bit of texture as well. Try the sparkling first.
Yeah. And is your Hilltops fruit or Canberra making, or what's this?
Shit, good question. So, Canberra, where I make the wine, I have a little vineyard in Braidwood, which is, do you know where Braidwood?
Not really.
Okay, it's like 45 minutes, a bit longer out of Canberra towards the coast.
Okay.
And I have a little vineyard there where I have Riesling, Pinot Noir, Gamay, and all the cool climate varieties. This is very cool climate. I've got, and a little bit of Gewürztraminer on there. And Pinot Blanc.
Okay, so you're basically Alsace of Canberra.
Well, that's why this is a Fiore, yeah, it's an Alsace blend. I love Alsace whites, and I love Gamay, my other favourite. But source grapes from Canberra, from Lake George, from Canberra, from Hilltops and Tumbarumba.
Some of the best regions in New South Wales.
This is the entrechat of the ballet state. That means to beat your feet in the air. So I just named it that because it's a really pretty name, and my girls cost me a fortune in ballet classes for many years. So Pinot Noir dominant, that one.
Ah, it is strawberry heaven.
Yes, a lot of Pinot Noir, that's right. And the colour, you can see a little bit of colour in there too.
Just waiting for the foam to subside a bit. Oh, there it is. Yeah, just a hint. Wow. Loads of red fruit, strawberry, really clean lines. Absolutely balanced, beautiful, fine bead. If you need me, I'll just be over there with this.
The dosage is only 3 grams, low.
It's funny, if you took it out, it'd obviously be a totally different wine, but it just wouldn't be right.
No.
This is lovely.
I think if it had any more than that, it would be not balanced like this.
Oh yeah, if you went to sort of the 6 to 8, you'd probably lose that line of acidity.
Funny, a lot of people go that way though. Let them notice. A lot of winemakers.
Well, then I don't always mind it, but the fruit's got to be able to support it. It's the same.
So this is Fiore.
And now the Fury is what you call the Alsace blend, yeah?
About 60% Riesling, 30% Pinot Gris, and the rest is made up of only a little bit of the Gewürztraminer, which you can smell just, and the Pinot Blanc from my vineyard at Braidwood.
Riesling forward, some rose, some lychee, citrus, happiness. This, wow. Not many people are making this in Australia, let alone New South Wales. It's really fascinating to me about what you're making, is the styles you're making. First of all, never really see this, let alone in Australia, let alone New South Wales, but with New South Wales fruit and these styles.
Yeah.
You'll see we're in Canberra. Everybody in Canberra makes Shiraz Riesling, right?
So, yeah.
Everybody's following Helm who makes Rieslings or Clonakilla who makes Shiraz. So we try to make something that other people don't make.
So this is a Volcanoes, and we've been making this consistently now since 2019.
That's also our exclusive.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
Nobody else has got this. Talking Pinot Gris now, 65%, half of it is barrel fermented. Then we've added sparkly base essentially, which is Pinot Noir and Pinot Meunier. So you've got that lovely acidity. And then the Pinot Blanc from my vineyard at Braidwood, just added as juice at the end. This actually won the Boutique Wine Show the best white blend last year. And they couldn't decide whether or not it was going to go on a rosé. But I got it in shows and it can use this peak.
What's the colour come from? Are you macerating all of it? Some of it?
The colour is coming from both the Pinot Gris and the Pinot Noir, really. So a little bit of skin contact will give you that colour.
Strawberry, raspberries, just floral notes as well. Is it rose? Is it rhubarb? Yes. Cucumber? No. It's, although, mind you, they've got this strong ocean breeze hitting us. This actually looks like a champagne-based strawberry and raspberry and the lees and the toasters. Interesting wines, is undoubtedly. But also your Gamay.
That is my absolute passion. I love Gaff.
Let's talk. This would be one of my contenders for a desert island wine. A Gamay.
The 23, a little bit of carbonic, little ball. But we've aged it in old barrels.
That's really fascinating to me because the Gamay is traditionally made only with the carbonic or semi-carbonic macer.
Carbonic, which is partial. The 24, which is this year I haven't released it yet. I did 40% carbonic. So it's actually quite a different wine.
With the balance of the grapes that have not been made that way, what just traditional
I just did a normal
crush and press?
open for
Open.
4 beans. Pressed early. They always press with a little bit of residual sugar and it finishes in the barrel. We finish the ferment. The actual wine ends up finishing in the barrel.
Gamay is known as a Beaujolais grape, and it's made with a method called semi-carbonic or carbonic maceration, where we use carbon dioxide basically for the grapes to start to break down on themselves. This is partially carbonic, but partially normal red wine making. Okay, you don't need to trip to France. You don't need to go to Beaujolais. It's right here in New South Wales, Sapling Yard. Everything you want. The red fruits. Strong line of acidity. Crisp. Beautiful. Close my eyes. You gave me this in a blind tasting. I'd say Beaujolais. It's near.
I'm sure you see it, do you? Yeah. Good, I'm pleased. Yeah.
What is probably lacking a little bit, it's just that the bubblegummy.
Exactly, and that's where the 24 comes in.
The 24 dials that up, does it?
I dialed it up. So this is Mourvedre, Shiraz and Torini. And this is all from Hilltops, this fruit.
That is like an unholy trinity.
Unholy trinity.
Well, what's Shiraz doing with those Spanish grapes?
Mataro is Mourvedre in Spanish. You're aware of that?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You've got the true Spanish on the outside. And
You've got the Shiraz.
new old world sitting there. All right, so I'm expecting this. Some depth, bit of black fruit heaviness to it, some oak and tannin.
Might surprise you because it was a not a terribly hot year, so you're getting a medium body and you are getting generous fruit.
All right, hello Northern Road. Oh wow, that is fruit forward.
Yeah.
I've just been hit with sort of plums and black currants.
Yeah, I see a little bit of pilots on that too, bit of floral.
You get the black currants together with imagine if you strip the alcohol out of Kir, that sort of that French black currant. That's the one. Yes, that's it. And finally, the Sapling Yard. It's called the Extrovert 2023, a mix of Mourvedre, Shiraz, Touriga Nacional. Cooler year, so not as punchy and as big as these grapes usually get. Medium-bodied, really soft, supple. Some violet, some cassis in there as well, but everything you might want out of these bigger black fruit-driven grapes.
Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. Please like and subscribe, and let's connect and talk about wine. Did you guess what was coming home with me?